What's America going to be like in the future? What's our destiny? Are we still going to be the #1 superpower in the world? Well, we can predict a lot about America and how it's going to be economically, and the fact of our demographics. We're this really elderly population where there's lots of people Joe Biden's age, and then the younger people, we're not having very many kids in this country. Most people don't realize the significance of this, and I talked a little bit about it during the abortion conversation. That's why the rich oligarchs really want you to have as many babies as possible. But the problem is they have taken away the power from the people and made them feel so financially insecure that Americans really don't get married or have kids on purpose and things like that. They got so greedy that they collapsed their own system. And the age of the population like that is something really important. It not only affects the GDP, but all sorts of aspects about the growth economically. There's really no expectation that America's going to have fantastic growth if you look at like Brazil, India, China, where they have very young populations with lots of people having kids at the bottom. And on top of this problem, the greed from those people at the top, it's really stifling growth. You can see it in the crypto industry, how most of the future of crypto is not going to be in America. They're even trying to shut down DeFi when the rest of the world's going to be making tons of money in it. And innovating new ideas, you'll start to see governments voting on the blockchain and all sorts of things, that America's just going to be this old-fashioned fool country. And we know those big businesses who have stolen this country are essentially at this point functionally terrorists, because they're destroying this country and they think they know it all when they know nothing. But what's even worse than that, America's security is really getting jeopardized now, because we're still acting like we're this young badass on the block, that we're going to be the #1 superpower forever. And you can look at these China stories I've been running, and it's starting to sound like a whole new weapons of mass destruction. I'm really worried that Biden is going to try to get that Xinjian region of China or some crazy shit like that. America's basically committing suicide right now with those kind of policies. What we should do is try to make friends with everybody, make amends for our past mistakes, try to become a Switzerland or a Canada. Instead of spending all those trillions and trillions of dollars on the war machine, fix up our actual internal problems. That's part of my Make America Secure Again plan for 2024 when I'm president.